I know when I'm considering leaving work and family for any amount of time, it's got to really be worth it. Hi, I'm Demi Mcconkie. I help leaders and entrepreneurs distinguish and live their purpose so that they can make a more significant impact with greater ease and while enhancing all the other areas of their life. So if you are considering attending Soul Purpose Live, I want to help you get to a powerful hell yes or a powerful no, right? So that you can see for yourself. You only come if you see that this is something that would really benefit you. So let me ask you this. What would make it an absolute no-brainer worth it? I want you to actually take a moment and write it down. What would need to occur as a result of attending the Soul Purpose Live such that you could say this was the best 2 days you ever spent? I'm going to have you pause the recording and write it down, because unless you get clear on this, you can't get to a powerful hell yes or a no. Great. You got clear on what would make it a hell yes for you. So now we're going to look and see if by attending you're going to be more likely or not to achieve that. So you can come to a powerful choice. At Soul Purpose Live, we use the context of soul purpose for clarity. You see, because most problems in life and business are a result of confusion, right? Because we are wired to be who our loved ones need us to be. From the time we are little, we are being who our parents want us to be, or we're rebelling against the rigid expectations we feel. So basically, we are wired to be inauthentic, right? We are wired to be a version of our authentic self. I call these survival patterns. Our survival patterns are what we have done to our authentic soul purpose expression in a lifetime of surviving and conforming and fitting in and feeling comfortable. And our survival patterns will work for us until they don't. And one of the reasons I love working with successful entrepreneurs is they all eventually get stuck, right? Because what got us here won't get us there. And actually what got you here is what is keeping you here, right? So if you've reached high levels of success but still feel like something's missing, or maybe you know what it is but are feeling stuck in reaching that next level, if there's any area of your life that you don't feel fully free or fully expressed, then these next 2 days as Soul Purpose Live might just be 2 of the most important days of your life. Soul Purpose is a context that helps us break through all of those old survival patterns that constrain our authentic self. And when this happens, we have so much more freedom. You see, most people, when I begin working with them that want to go for economic independence, the reason they give is that they want it to become free. But you see, it doesn't work this way. Economic independence does not bring freedom. Now, plenty of people who have economic independence and are not free. Freedom comes from breaking through the constraints to our authentic self. And when this happens, economic independence becomes a possibility born of freedom. It also helps you access maximum personal power. And your personal power is your ability to be whoever you need to be and do whatever needs to be done. So let me ask you this. If you had total freedom to be whoever you needed to be, do whatever needed to be done, would you be more likely to achieve that thing that you wrote down that would make attending Soul Purpose Live a no-brainer? Or not? If not, save the time and money, stay home. If so, don't miss this opportunity to break through to greater freedom and power. Need to click on the link below to register. Spots do fill up really fast for this event because I do keep it small because of the nature of the event. If you want to reach out to talk to me or my team to discover more about this event and get support in making this powerful choice, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can also sign up for my weekly emails on Soul Purpose with the link below. About 5 years ago, I became really committed to helping entrepreneurs distinguish their purpose. I was working with a client named Ron DeStandra. Ron was a 30-year chiropractor, and for the past 20 years, he just wanted out. I got really curious about what those first 10 years were like for him and started just asking curious questions. I looked at the notes on my screen and I noticed something interesting. There was some really powerful thoughts and ideas and even words in the notes of what Ron had said about why he was a chiropractor in the first place. I asked Ron if I could play with his words for just a minute, and he gave me the liberty to do so. I took a minute, rearranged his words and phrases, and also took a liberty to put a few of my own to interpret what I was feeling from him. And I read it back to him, and he went silent. At first I thought, oh crap, I've done this wrong. But then he got really emotional. And he said, Demi, this is why I became a chiropractor in the first place. You see, Ron thought his purpose was to be a chiropractor. But as it turns out, that wasn't his purpose. That was just a mission that could fulfill his purpose, which was to remove the interference in the human body to help people maximize their potential in their lifetime. And when he got back in touch with that, he was lit up. And if that wasn't phenomenal enough, in the months of working with Ron that followed, the enthusiasm didn't wane, it increased. He used it to hire the right people that aligned with his purpose. And the day that he said to me, Demi, with this team that aligns with purpose, they anticipate my needs. I am now ready to talk about scaling my business. See, before he just wanted out. When he was reconnected to his purpose, simply by distinguishing it, he had the fuel and the passion to keep going, and not in drudgery and mundane, but in enthusiasm and purpose. Since that day, I got really committed to helping entrepreneurs distinguish their purpose, because I believe most entrepreneurs are purpose-driven. I always say, I know you're in your purpose if you're doing something that makes no logical sense, right? Because our sole purpose, it motivates us to do those things that don't make sense, like starting a business. It's highly risky, it doesn't make sense. Having kids, worst idea ever, logically, right? But they are the things that fill our life with so much meaning and purpose as a result of. And most entrepreneurs they start with a sense of purpose, but if they don't distinguish it over the years of the mundane and the stressful and all the things that are required to keep a business going with team issues and keeping the numbers up, they start to lose sight of that feeling of purpose because they don't have the words for it. And there's actually, since I've discovered, there's a biological reason for this. If you want to hear more about the biological reason, watch my videos. I do videos on soul purpose to support entrepreneurs. So check out some of the videos, reach out to me or my team, keep living your purpose.